This should be a fantastic battle between these two squads. Welcome back to EA Sports, and we are set to go down in this hot, competitive season matchup. Opening face-off is just seconds away. The Storm have won the opening face-off and take possession here at the start. Drives to the paint. Tremendous block on the play.
And the bench really erupts on that one because otherwise it would have been in the back of the net.
The Canadians gain control of the puck against the wall. Strong defensive effort. Oh, look at this. The Canadians gain possession. Moves it quickly over to Orlov. Look at this. They've got some bodies here on the attack. Texas has it in the defensive end. Goaltender.
Nice flash from the leather on this save. The shooter's in a grade A scoring area, and man, he just whips out the glove and makes the save.
And that pass is redirected. Texas will play it from behind the net. Lindholm's got it in the defensive end. Inside his own end, moves the puck. Moves it to Gardner. Loses the coverage there. Easily turned aside by Montembeault. Lume's lugging the puck. The Canadians take it across the line. Pass to Coffey. On the attack into the up. He's got a step. He kicked that one to goal.
It's extremely frustrating when you do the work to get in on a breakaway and then you get nothing in return. A missed opportunity.
Shuts him down.
He does a great job of reading the defender's stick here. James, he knows exactly how to create a little time and space, and he takes it.
There's the whistle. Let's see what the referee saw. The Canadians will serve 2 minutes in the box.
Hockey players have to continue to remind themselves, even when they're in this scrum, that they've got to fight for body position and move their feet. If they don't, they get caught reaching, and this tripping call is a result of the extension of the arms.
Texas plays the puck along the boards. The Storm have it on the attack. Takes a shot. Turned aside with a glove by Montembeault.
Close enough to the play, and you have to have a sense of anticipation, know where it's going to be going. And he does that beautifully and is able to finish it off with some pretty nice finesse.
Texas has jumped out to a 1-0 lead as we approach the midway mark of period number 1.
Well, I really feel like they've set the pace throughout this game so far, James, and they get the opening goal midway through the period. It's about settling in. It's being about a wave, utilizing all of their lines, and they've created a ton of energy. It's just a matter of time before they get the next one.
And he avoids the poke check with some great edge work. The Canadians have it now. Passes it over to Dubois. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. And he puts it away to make the save. Texas gains the zone. To his teammate. And a nice takeaway in the defensive end by Nemec. Shakes off the coverage. Pass it to him. He scores! What a goal! The Canadians got to be feeling good after evening the score here in the first.
Yeah, it's always about the next shift, right? And it's about the response to a goal against. And I think they've had a valiant response here. You've seen the impact as shifts go out there and they're able to generate some momentum with some sustained pressure, and they find a way to put it in.
And now it's grabbed by Olivier. And he was ready for that save.
These are the small
Scores! It's in the back of the net.
2 goals in right around a minute 40.
Anybody who just got up for a quick snack is probably looking at the scoreboard going, what happened?
Well, don't blink. The game can change in an instant.
Absolutely.
We always talk about the goal scorer, but how about the player moving the puck here, James? I mean, incredible vision and a set of hands to hit the open player.
The Canadians take the 1-goal lead here in the first.
And if I'm the coach, I'm telling them to keep going, be aggressive, stay on the puck, especially after you score a goal-ahead goal. You got them back on their heels. You got to attack.
Drives it to the crease. Stars! Make it 3 in a row, and they're humming now.
Well, they certainly are. 3 in the energy every single shift. They're getting it in. They do a great job in transition, and they recognize they have the number. So on the odd man rush, they got someone driving the net, pulling the knee back, and guess what? They capitalize on the space that they're given.
And they grab possession of the puck after that center ice face-off. Sakic's going to play it from the back of the cage. The Canadians scoop it up along the boards. Oh, great move to sidestep the check. Here they come on the attack. Nice save from point-blank range. Picking up steam in the offensive zone. And that's deflecting. Lume stick handling in his own zone. And that's picked up in the neutral zone by McCarr. And that's turned aside. Handles the pass. Passes it over. From the left wing, takes the feed. They've got the defense outnumbered. Oh, up the other end. And a great save.
Riddick's in it to win it here. I mean, you can see it with that save. He tracks, and he's so dialed in. It's a competitive nature to challenge the shooter in the slot.
Looks like there's a delayed penalty being called here by the officials. There's the whistle, and here's the call. The Storm have been handed a 2-minute penalty for interference.
Well, this is going to be an interference call. I've done this so many times in my career, James, but you can't slow your opponent when they don't have the puck. All day long, get to the box.
The Canadians will have a chance to get on the power play for the first time this evening. They win the face-off here in their own end and take possession. And with that, the first period comes to an end. Both teams will have a chance to get a breather, and they'll be back on the ice with period number 2 in not too long. We are about ready to go for the middle stanza here tonight. The Canadians win the draw as this period is underway and their power play goes back to work. Scores! A power play goal!
Well, successful power play is all about getting the PK to move, and that's exactly what they've done with their motion and their switching of positions here, James. They got the look they wanted, and they finished it off. Well, this is just a fantastic shot, knowing exactly where to put that puck low blocker side. Every goaltender's going to tell you it's one of the most difficult ones to stop.
Texas wins it. Great use of the stick here at center ice. Rocks them. The Canadians play it along the boards. Beautiful 360 with the puck. Roy's gaining momentum. Slavkovsky's taking it from his own end. Bergeron's been tripped up, and we got a penalty coming up here. And let's see what the call is. The Storm have been called for tripping.
James, sometimes you just don't have your A game, and tonight is one of those nights. I mean, they're trailing in this game by a large margin, and they've been prancing to the penalty box. That's a tough penalty to take, but it's showing their frustration.
Won the faceoff. Striking through center, they go on the attack. Here's a chance. They score! Shorty attack.
Just love this goal, James. I mean, this is a PK, not just a PK, but a power kill. They go in attack when they recognize the opportunity, and they create this chance, and they put it away.
Texas needed that. Now can they build on it?
They need to build on it. They've been going through the motions for most of this game, and you have to play with emotion and with fire if you want to be successful. So dictating the pace is going to be the next up.
Heads deep inside the offensive zone. Here's a short pass to Coffey. Makes a move in front. What a glove save by Montembeault. Oh, and a great hits-up play to force the turnover by Sakic. And down he goes as the puck goes free. Decides to go to the backhand. Big-time stop were planning on the power play. They serve up a shorthanded goal with the special teams unit, but now both teams back to even strength.
And that's a tough one for the power play team here, James, giving up a shorty on that one. What matters now is what you do next. Reset, refocus, and attempt to get back in this one.
Right on the doorstep. Breaks it off with the poke check. Taken by Pion. Texas with possession in their own zone. Here they are on the attack. Pion's tripped up and the official's hand is in the air signaling penalty. The Canadians are going to be short-handed because of a tripping call.
Sometimes it's just a product of keeping your feet moving, and when you reach and you take your opponent's feet out, you're going to get the 2 minutes for tripping.
Play resumes here as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Big time one-timer stop. The Canadians will play it in their own end. Quick pass across to Husnutdinov. Drives to the sweet spot and makes the save. Puts it off the outside of the frame. Riddick's opted to hang on to the puck for a face-off. Another face-off looming here on this power play. Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Carries it into the offensive end up the middle. Beats it over.
The power play is really efficient tonight, James, and they're really gaining momentum off of it. And often when you're drawing this many penalties, teams start to play different against you.
Texas finally gets the break they need, and they are on the board.
It's amazing how one goal can make such a difference and change the temperature of the game. They started flat, body language wasn't good, and look at them now. They're all standing up. You can see the smiles and the positive vibe. This next shift is important.
The Canadians continue to lead it here in the second period. They have been very active in the offensive zone tonight. Couturier's one possession. With possession along the wall. Moves by the check. Texas has possession of the puck. He got all of that hit. Makes some space. Breakaway. Bulldogs on the play.
This is a great play by the tender to anticipate and get across to make that save.
And he sidesteps the check there. The Canadians take it from the side. They score!
Well, he has all the time in the world to just tag this Clapper low stick side. That's a beautiful shot.
The Canadians are enjoying things in twos. Here in period number 2, they've gone up by 2, Cheryl.
There's been a lot of twos, James, and they'd love to get another couple goals to really pad the stats and increase their lead. But right now it's about habits and not giving their opponent any life in this game.
And he loses possession of the puck after trying to make one too many moves. The Canadians will play it from the defensive zone. Slips by the check. Texas gains a hold of it. Quick feed to Celebrini. Great use of the body to knock him off the puck. And now it's grabbed by Crosby. And that's picked off by Kane.
Texas has been so good shutting down the middle of the ice. They're anticipating the passes and they're closing quickly. And because of that, they're turning pucks over and intercepting them as well.
The Canadians will play the puck from behind the net. Crosby's gained the line and on the attack. Oh, look at the pass! Great reach with the poke check. The score have possession along the boards. The Canadians take possession in the neutral zone. Taken along the wall by Orlov. And that plays offside. We got a face-off coming up. The Canadians continue to lead here in the late stages of this second period. And they win that neutral zone draw. Oh, what a move! Here's a feed in front! And he shuts down a great scoring chance there. Sneaks by the Vasilevsky. Sidesteps the check. Scores! And they strike pay dirt once again.
Yeah, they do. And their opponents down on their heels are deflated. They got to find a way to continue with the pressure, be relentless, and try and get another one. This is a prime example of seizing your opportunity and executing, because listen, when you're in your own zone, you got to weather the storm. That's exactly what happens here. And they get the opportunity when the puck goes the other way. They capitalize, they execute because of their defense.
The Canadians are showing no signs of slowing down, and here we are in the late stages of period number 2. They continue to hit down the accelerator.
Yeah, and the coach must be loving this. I mean, sometimes you can't put your finger on exactly why it's working the way it is, but the chemistry is off the charts here, and they've got a comfortable lead.
There's the horn. 40 minutes in the books. We'll get a refresh for both the players, ice. I'll be back with a third period next. Oh, this should be a fun one here on the ice tonight. Welcome to EA Sports for this hot, competitive matchup. The time for talk, the time for hype's over. It's time to drop the puck now. And here we go. The puck is dropped, and we are underway. Moves it quickly over to Lindholm. And that goes off the player. Player goes down to the ice. There's the referee's hand in the air. Looks like we got a tripping penalty on the way.
It's tough when you got to start the game short-handed now, so the PKers are going to have to come out and do a job and reset the momentum.
The Canadians get their man advantage unit out there for the first time tonight.
But there's no better way to break the ice than to put it in the net on the power play in your first opportunity. Wouldn't it be nice to get the first goal of the game on the PP?
Into the offensive zone. Texas gains control of the puck. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Makes a save. Passes the puck over to Malinsky. On the attack along the boards. Rips it and rips it. And the goaltender made a miss and get a pad on that one. And that's out of reach and out of the offensive zone. And we've got an offside with a face-off looming. Richards will look to win the draw to continue this power play. And off the draw, they win the face-off. The Canadians looking against the half wall. Gets his stick on it. There it is! The power play goal in the back of the net.
Well, it's like the game slows down for him. He gets to position, and he tracks the puck. You talk about goaltenders tracking it. How about him sitting there in the slot, eyes on it all the way, and now the timing to be able to redirect it into the net.
The Canadians win it. From the right side and up the middle. Along the half wall with the puck. Quick shot. Oh, it was a missile and he stopped it. There's the whistle as the goalie hangs on. Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. The Canadians lead it 1-0. Larkins won it off the faceoff. Texas looks to break out in their own end. Reaches out and uses the stick. The Canadians are on the attack. Great use of the stick in the defensive end by Pionk. Moves it to Lume. And that goes on the stick somewhere in traffic. And the puck leaves the zone. Loose puck and he's in alone. Oh, hits the post.
Oh, and that's a tough sound to hear when you're in a prime shooting area, but you got to give some kudos to the tenders in good position and forces that shot.
Backhander turned away on the wraparound. Oh, what a great reactionary stop there.
Reactionary is right, James. He knew exactly where the shooter was going and a strong push across to be able to make that save.
Shuts him down.
I love this power move to the net. I'm going to call it driving the line. You want to manipulate your opponent so they have to turn, and that's exactly what happens. He wins the battle to the space, just doesn't connect on the finish.
Into the corner now. A blast! Stops him cold. Quick pass to Svechnikov. Takes it into the slot. Moves with the puck at the corner. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Texas tries to break out from their own end. Lindholm's carrying it ahead. Centering pass in front. Picked off in front. Bergeron's going to play it against the half wall. Shot. What save.
That's an unbelievable save. A grade A scoring chance taken away as he flashes the leather and makes the stop. Saros finds a way to make an incredible high-danger save there, James. I mean, he's so athletic, quick to be able to keep that out of the net.
Bergeron's won the face-off here in the offensive zone. Fantastic save! Texas has the puck. Takes a shot. Blocked, and he may have just stopped the goal.
I think he did, James. I mean, you got to protect the house, especially when it's a great threat shot like that, and he finds a way to get in front of that and quick.
The Canadians gain the zone. Edmondson sliding the puck behind the net. The Canadians will play it against the wall. Bergeron's got it in the offensive zone. The Canadians play the puck from the back of the net. Texas gains a hold of possession. Here they come on the attack down the right side. Takes himself free. Huge stop by Saros. Poked away by Sapkowski. Texas looks to attack. There's the whistle. Offside is the call.
Saros' last save was a reminder how good he can be when he is on point and tracking the puck well here. He steals one from his opponent to keep that one out of the net.
The Canadians have created a lot of scoring chances so far, and they lead it late in this first period. Couturier's won the draw center. Across the line and on the attack. Olsen smooth skating to lose the defender there. Texas moves ahead with the puck. Skates in behind the cage. Dishes it off. Blocked aside. The Canadians gain control of the puck. Grabbed along the boards by Malinsky. Into the attacking area from the left side. And loses possession after a solid hit. Well, here's the horn ending period number 1, but this one is far from over. Lots more action to go. Second period is just around the corner. Welcome back, everybody. We're your friends, Cheryl and James, and we are about to get ready to go with the second period. And with that, the clock is ticking here on period number 2. All right, Cheryl, what's your interpretation of what you've seen from the first period of action?
The Canadians are up by 1 in this one because they're controlling the game, James. They're dictating the pace of play, and they're converting on their opportunities.
The Storm have gained possession off the wall. Kane's got it against the boards. Takes a shot. Big time stop.
As a goaltender, sometimes you just have to react. You turn the brain off, and you just allow your eyes and your body to do the work for you, and he does exactly that with a reactionary save.
And a great save.
This is a really nice save, James. I mean, the shooter's in the middle of the ice. He's in the slot area, and he's got to get to the top of the crease square with the puck to be able to make that save. Great job.
Makar's moving the puck through his own zone. Here's a short pass to Sakic. Shot! That's blocked by Saros. Texas needs a hold of the puck against the boards. And he turned that aside as we continue play here. And now he moves it to Shaw. Intercepted at center by Kucherov. Locks the puck into the offensive zone corner. Here he is, shot in front. Oh, that's a great shot block there.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's great, a scoring chance, and you want to make sure that you get in front of that one, and he did. He gets all of it.
Big stop by the keeper.
Love the way the goaltender gets tight to the shooter here. The puck's in the low slot. You want to take away time, you want to take space. Goaltender does it, makes the save.
Kucherov's got the puck in his own zone. The Canadians take possession on the defensive end. Tip. He's got a little jump. He's in. Stones him on the breakaway. Puck is frozen and we'll get a face-off.
Well, there is a pulse. There is a beat to this game right now, and it is fast, James. Both teams trading chances at either end. I mean, this is a track meet right now.
Nearing the midway mark of the period. We've got a 1-0 hockey game thus far. Moves around along the half wall. Off a stick. Right up Main Street and on the attack. Slides it across. And he takes the pass. Texas looks to move the puck from their own end. Larkin's crossed the line and is on the attack now. And that's intercepted by Saros. Slides it diagonally to Holla. Carries the puck back inside his own end. And he slides it quickly to Peltier. Solid check to slow him down. Right up the gut into the attacking zone. To the low slot. Redirected off one of his own linemen defense there. Quick feed to Killorn. Jostling to the puck, and he loses control. Passes it over. The Canadians move the puck in the defensive zone. Moves it quickly over to Rust. Circles back to center ice. Receives the pass. Great reach with the poke check by McCall. Solid hit on that play. Cutter to the slot. He scores!
Well, you can't worry about what happened in the game, James. It's all about what you do now. Staying in the present. That's exactly what they've done, and they've got the equalizer. He's got such a strong foundation, and even that wide stance, I mean, it is so difficult to shove him or jostle him off the puck. He maintains possession with that power, drives the net, and buries the goal.
And the puck leaves the zone going back to center ice. From the point, they take control of it. Avoids the poke check. They score! A clutch goal gives them the lead.
Well, it's very timely, isn't it, James? To give them the lead, and also the confidence that they've shown these past few shifts led to that opportunity.
The Canadians pick up the all-important lead here as we inch closer and closer towards the second intermission.
Well, anytime you score on the back half of a period, it certainly creates some much-needed momentum that you want to carry forward to the intermission, and you can have a lengthy conversation about it and start the third with a bang.
Big-time stop there. In front of the net, the goaltender covers up for a whistle on the play. Here in the late goings of the period, the Canadians are hanging on to this one-goal lead. They'd love to add another. Texas has the puck in their own end. And that's taken away in the offensive end by Slafkovsky. Moves it to Bergeron. The Canadians carry it along the wall. A little dipsy-doodle, and he loses possession of the puck.
Bergeron's close to finding a hole there, and just an extra move. Thought he had a little more time and space than he actually had, and the play dies.
Along the wing up the neutral zone. They've got numbers. Oh, wow, what a save!
An unbelievable save there, James. I mean, a combination of technical skill and athleticism equals desperation. Outstanding. Such an impressive save. Love looking at this one again, James. You know that this goaltender is dialed in, so focused when they're doing everything to get to the puck and keep their opponent at bay.
Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Minutes of play in the books. Both teams will get one last chance to catch their breaths, and then it's on to period number 3 next. Coaches have shared their final messages. Players are on the ice, and period number 3 is coming up. And with that, the third period is now underway. Right in the low slot. Puck grab by McKinnon. Texas is across the blue line. Moves the puck along the half wall. Puts it on net. Oh, he just got enough of that one to keep it out. Still plenty of time left in this frame. It's 2-1. And they win the draw in the offensive zone, and they go to work. Picked up along the wall by Sakic. Takes the feed. Oh, look at this. Puck picked up by Bergeron. Quick pass to Slafkovsky. Goes full circle with the puck. He scores! Jumps on the rebound and makes it count.
Well, this This goal is a prime example of having a knack for the net, and that's exactly what he does. He's not afraid to get gritty or dirty. Call it what you want. Get to the messy areas. But he finds this rebound, and he buries it home.
Texas was quick on the draw. Slides the puck into the offensive zone. Clutch save. The play continues.
Saros has been really focused in the crease tonight. You can tell that he's tracking the puck with ease and comfort. But his team is playing really well in front of him as well. They're gaining confidence off of his saves, and they're creating opportunities in the offensive zone.
They pass ahead. Oh, that's tremendous poise in the defensive end to break off the pass. Loses the coverage there.
It's a one-goal game after that one. Oh, that's timely execution, James, because there's still one way left. There's still hope they can get back in this one.
Texas has shifted the momentum here in the third, wouldn't you say, Cheryl?
Definitely, James, and I expect that there'll be a lot of shots coming from everywhere and a lot of bodies in front trying to screen the goalie.
The Canadians will play it against the boards. And there's the save. Riddick's going to freeze it for a whistle. We'll all get a breather here, Cheryl.
Well, it's a great strategy to pounce on this puck. This is a close game, but they've been heavily outplayed. Just look at the shot clock. He's had to be phenomenal. But this is a great play. I mean, it's a quiet play pouncing on this puck. But there's strategy behind it, James. You want to set the tempo. You want to get the right athletes out there. You want to win this face-off and get the puck out of harm's way.
Still a lot of time left in the period as we approach the midway mark. Texas is still trailing by one as they step in for the draw. Off the face-off, they take the puck. Coffey's taking the puck behind his net. Picked off in the offensive end. Just gets a piece of it to keep it out. Wow! Skates to the crease. Oh, he gets a blocker on it, but a stop by Riddick. Scooped up along the wall by the car. Texas is across the line and on the attack. Here's a pass to the middle, and that's deflected off someone in front. Into the offensive. It's a breakaway as he shakes the defender. And look at that penalty coming up.
When you're on a breakaway, you have to be able to get the shot off, and he gets taken down from behind. The tripping call is going to lead to the penalty shot.
Richards is ready for his penalty shot. Fires it. Scores. Oh, the excellence of execution. He was perfect on that.
Well, he knew what he was going to do, and I think so much of it comes down to confidence, not overthinking of it, and when the time comes, just being patient enough to pull it off.
The Canadians continue to lead here in the third, listening to their coach's message. Lots of punts on net. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. Picked up along the boards by Killorn. Gaining steam inside the neutral zone. Texas has him against the half wall. Oh, and he completely muffs the shot. Here he is in the open ice on the breakaway. Oh, it just kind of muffles that one.
Well, he muffles it because he's in tight, and when you're in tight, you run out of room, and you run out of option as well. You got to find a way to get the puck to the net.
Texas gets a hold of it. Long lead pass to Kane. Texas plays along the wing. Here's a shot. Blocked, although that might be a save.
Well, that is a save, James. I don't think the goaltender would have gotten to position in time. He's able to take it away.
Scores! Well, that's number 2-pounder.
Yeah, he's been all over the puck tonight. He's feeling it. He's confident. You got to believe he's got to be looking for the Hattie.
The Canadians continue to bring up the score here in period number 3.
Well, it's just been a terrific collective effort. Now they're on the home stretch, and the coaching staff has a real opportunity to utilize their bench, rest their star players, and this is critical when you're in a long season.
Robertson's got the puck. Feeds it over. Good, solid check, and he loses control of it. They've got numbers here. Here's a pass in front. Oh, he comes up with a stop. Through the neutral zone, moving the puck along the side. Texas plays it against the boards. The Canadians gain possession along the wall. Shakes off the coverage. Fires it on net. Oh, blocker save and an absolute beaut. of his teammates in front. Dumoulin's got it in the defensive end. Here's a short pass to Bergeron. The Canadians have the puck in the corner. Bergeron got it along the wing. And that's blocked. And less than a minute to go finally in this one. Texas takes hold of the puck. The Canadians gain possession in their own end. Takes the pass. Off the left wing and into center. Oh, great play to sidestep the poke check. Great extension on his part to poke it away. The Canadians gain control of the puck against the wall. Oh, great move to sidestep the check. To the front! Denies him! Takes the stretch pass here in the open ice. Great heads-up play by the defender. There's the horn, and that's the hockey game. The Canadians really found a lot of different ways to get on the power play tonight and make the most of those opportunities, Cheryl.
Yeah, and